Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a game for you called Tunnel Vision. I don't really know what to say about it because I have no idea what it's about, so let's just get into it. A friend I hadn't spoken to in months suddenly called and asked me to grab my camcorder. Bloody hell, I don't call it camcorder anymore. And come to his place ASAP. He said it was important, but he couldn't discuss it over the phone. Just as well, since he called around 3 AM. What person in their right mind goes to places at 3 AM? I need some better friends, but I just got finished with work, so I decided to head over now while I've still got light enough for my camcorder to get clear images. Oh, it's like a point and click. Oh, I already took the time to come out here. I should figure out where he is. Okay. How do I... Oh, I press space. Okay. I wonder where that flamingo's head has gone. Oh, maybe he bought it like that. Pretty grim looking either way. This is creepy. What a weird gnome. I agree. I don't even know why people bought these things anymore. Oh, wait a second. What? What? Oh, a key! Must be the key to the shed. Nice. Rusted shut. I can't open it. The curtains are drawn. I can barely make out what's inside. Same answer. Okay. Anything else? Alright, same answer. That's fine. Alright, can we use the key? The key fits. Okay, let's see what's inside. Oh, God. What's he been doing with all this stuff? And where the hell is he? Oh, I think I need a tape. No cable. Can only play VHS tapes. Okay. A map of the world that's covered with files, pins, and string. Okay. Oh, a computer. Hint, the man in my nightmares. What the fuck? Oh, here we go. Use spot number 1. I'm going to take that off because it's a little bit noisy. I don't know how noisy it is on the recording. Hopefully not too bad. Police earlier this Friday identified the corpses of 2 men who were found within the local subway. The cause of death does not seem to be an accident of any kind, but rather a murder. Deliberate jabs of a sharp object leaving deep wounds were found on several body parts, such as the head and upper torsos of both men. Police investigators have been searching the area following the results of the autopsy, stating that the punctures are too large and deep to have been caused by a knife. Oh, it's like a machete then, maybe. Use spot number 2. Okay, so I'm doing it in order somehow. An ongoing investigation into last week's double homicide has yet to turn up any leads. Patrolmen responded to reports of a vehicle stuck in the Walter Tunnel. The officer's last report to dispatch was that he was on the scene and was about to examine the car for occupants. Noting that the car's window had been smashed, after more than an hour of silence, additional units were sent to the tunnel, where they found Watts had been fatally stabbed near the driver's side of the stranded vehicle. The driver of the vehicle has also been fatally stabbed, and the wounds match those of the other unsolved incidents in the region. Damage to the tunnel wall suggests shots had been fired, although the angle makes it unclear what Watts was aiming at. Okay. I don't know if it matters where I click to get them in order, or if it's just like, oh, you click 1 then. Whatever. Rumours about a possible serial killer are running rampant throughout the county as police have identified a 3rd victim. There appears to be no direct relationship between the 3 victims. However, all 3 were murdered in tunnels or underpasses, and all 3 were fatally stabbed by an unknown large object. The first 2 autopsies also suggest a trace of toxic gas in the victim's lungs, which has further baffled law enforcement. Citizens throughout the county are calling the mysterious killer the Tunnel Man, with theories of the killer's identity ranging from a disgruntled homeless man to a satanic cult. We'll report on the 3rd autopsy as soon as the results are released. In the meantime, all citizens are advised to avoid entering enclosed public spaces alone. Well, technically there's 4, right? Because he killed the cop as well. See, look, if I click here again, I wonder if I get number 4. Oh, no. Oh, it is an order. There's an 8. A group of 4 criminals robbed a local city bank this week, attempting to use the city's sewer system for a getaway from the police response. In a surprising and tragic twist, what stopped the robber wasn't the police but something else. When one of the robbers was caught escaping, the police searched the sewers and found a shocking sight. 3 of the robbers, along with 4 sewer workers, were found dead. Police have not been able to give much word, but they did mention that the deaths were particularly brutal. But damn. A shocking sight was discovered this weekend when construction workers went to check on the progress of repairs in a tunnel. 3 men were found dead, 2 of whom appeared to have been the victims of a cold-blooded murder. There were clear signs of horrific mutilation with a large tool, leaving both traces of blunt trauma and deep stab wounds. The third victim, however, was found hidden at the entrance of a nearby manhole. Showed no such wounds. Thorough inspections led to police examiners to believe that his death was related to inhalation of toxic fumes. As of yet, it is still unclear who was behind these terrible deeds, nor where the deadly gas could have originated from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 6. Oh, that's 7. 6. The Blackstone mines, which are closed back in the 1800s and had been recently reopened, have become the site of a horrible tragedy just this week. 2 teenagers who have yet to be identified snuck into the mines to engage in vandalism, when one was killed and the other was hospitalized with an as of yet unknown illness. Local police are unsure whether the incident was accidental or if foul play was involved, but it has been halted the mines reopening. We might just have to close it up again, the mine supervisor said to us in an interview. Okay. Number 7. Panic erupts outside the county sheriff's office as reports of a serial killer in 2 neighboring states have been released. Details of the murders match those of the infamous tunnel man, whose reign of terror suddenly ceased for 4 months ago. Killer is still at large, although police are suggesting this may be a copycat killer, as at least 2 of the murders happened within minutes of each other despite being over 50 miles apart. The public is demanding that the sheriff increase patrols to ensure local public safety. The sheriff has described the situation as a nightmare for both public safety and an already understaffed police force. Wow, okay. The 5 of Hearts. Bit weird. Okay. I didn't know he did bird watching. Translation books, quantum theory, books on poisonous gases. Quite an interesting collection here. Oh, that's a bit worrying. Safe. 7 of diamonds, and it's the 16th. That's just a few days away. 996. Wow, I was a month old here on the 15th. There you go. Nice for you to know. What's that? Oh, anti-rust bottle could be useful. It could. Are we taking it? Oh, I know where that goes. 9 of spades. Oh, and then there's one there, right? Almost out of water. Oh, that looks like a card to me. Three of clubs. So I've got 4 codes here. I just don't know what order they go in. We've got 3, 9, 3, 9, 7, and 5. Oh shit, that's a bit more than I thought. Oh, you can go forever. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it right straight away, am I? 3, 9, 7. Oh shit, no, I didn't want to do that. I completely forgot to play the game. Apologies. Right, let me go outside. Let me go back. What the fuck? Seems like the anti-rust loosened it. Nice. Oh, that's like a 4 code. No? 3975. Just gotta try different ways. Alright, so 9 closest to the door. 3, 5, 7. God, I don't know what the code is gonna be. So it would be 3, 5, 7, 9 as I found them, right? God damn it. I don't know what I've tried now. Damn it. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong thing. I don't know the codes. Wait, what was that? Oh, I thought that was like something different on the car, but it wasn't. I haven't found a VHS tape. I'm guessing it's... See, like, look, you got the 3 of clubs. 5 of hearts. 7 of diamonds, even though it looks black, but whatever. 9 of spades. Is there a particular order that you're supposed to put cards in? The man in my nightmares. Oh, okay. Okay. Sometimes you gotta check the crash. Email from a PI. I have to be careful since this has officially been deemed a cold case and the evidence has been sealed away. It will take some planning to gather what you requested, but I'm looking forward to comparing evidence and possibly solving this thing once and for all. There's a scheduled maintenance of the recorded vault in a little over 2 months. That would be the best time for us to meet up. I will make copies of the case files that I can access while security is disabled. You bring what you have. Response to PI. We've both waited this long. A few more months will be fine. Just know that our friend Tweety isn't going to stop working while we wait. And neither will I. Just in case something happens to me before the meeting, the most important items will be in the safe. Just find the video I told you about and check the date to be safe. I'm keeping the tape hidden as well. Check the enclosed photos for hints. Stay in touch, Sylvester. Shit the bed. Oh, that is a nightmare of a code for me. So, it's 6... Oh, God. What was the club? I might have to get a pen and paper here. So, it's something 6. So, it's spade 6, club. Spade 6, club, diamond 2, heart. 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 So 5 is the end. Spade 6, club, diamond 2, hearts. So it's 7 to 5. 7 to 5. 9, 6, 3, 7 to 5. 9, 6, 3, 7, 2, 5, I think. 9, 6, 3, 7, 2, 5. 9, 6, 3, 7, 2, 5. 9, 6, 3, 7, 2, 5. You genius. What a weird place to hide a VHS tape. I better take it if it's that important. God damn. Alright, now let's see what's on this tape. Let's. What are we doing? June 13th, 1987. What was that? Was there a person? There's definitely a person. Okay. Is that the code? So, how... Oh, the Americans do it the other way around, don't they? So, 061387. Well done, me. Alright, newspaper from 9:30? What? Tragedy struck a local mine yesterday when a routine demolition in a gas containment section claimed the life of a coloured middle-aged miner. Okay. Are you allowed to say that? That's not the... No, okay, we're just going to ignore it, it's fine. I just don't want to be cancelled. Investigators revealed that he had not been warned that the demolition was to take place. The miner was found with his face crushed beneath fallen rocks, and it was thought he may have held the bird's cage in a desperate attempt to shield himself. Bird noises. In a strange turn of events, as men moved to recover the body, it had vanished from the rubble. Company officials emphasized the blast had been planned for safety and that no other injuries were reported. Investigations into the circumstances of the miner's presence and his mysterious disappearance continues. Partially redacted police report. So-and-so was found deceased near the entrance of blank mine. Autopsy shows a combination of toxic fumes and wounds seemingly caused by the equipment inside. Records show that Blank was a former employee of the mine and had survived an attack on a bunker in World War II, during which he had inhaled a similar gas. Medical reports from the time show that he had been obsessed with hallucinations that tunnels could appear in the walls. Tunnel? Oh. He was admitted to a psychiatric ward but was later released after it was determined his psychosis was likely a result of inhaling the toxic fumes. Blank left a note stating he was going back to the mine to confront his demon. His daughter immediately reported the note to the authorities, leading to the discovery of his body. Oh, here we go, another letter. I have been trying to figure out how the monster I saw is able to do the things he does. I know he gives off poisonous gas, and I know he's much stronger than a normal human. But after all the nightmares about him being able to pass through walls, I decided to see if there was a scientific explanation. After speaking with several physicists about the possibility of instant travel, one of them mentioned a word that made sense. He asked me if I was talking about wormholes. It turns out there's a thing in quantum physics based on the Schrödinger equation that works just like a wormhole in science fiction. I don't understand everything he said, but supposedly a wormhole based on quantum tunneling would allow someone to go from one place to another in an instant. I'll have to go back and ask him more, but I need to be careful. If he knew I was talking about a monster I met in the mines, he probably would have security remove me and warn all of his friends. But I think I'm onto something. The detective is going to love this. A book here. Final entry in a journal. This may be my final entry. I received a tip that there are lights inside the old Blackstone mine, and someone heard whistling. He asked, he could be back. I need to follow up on this lead ASAP, or he could slip through our fingers, detective. Our fingers. Detective, if you're reading this, come to Blackstone as soon as you can. I'll be staking out the entrance to verify if our Tweety is really inside. Blackstone mine. What was he doing there? Who's Tweety? Well, it's my best lead. I better take my car there. No, I wanna check more stuff first. I wanted to check something. The computer. We've got a Red Cross, but we've got lots of reports, like more stuff to read. Patient is a sole survivor in a military supply bunker. Oh, so this is probably the guy with identity unknown. Patient is barely coherent and keeps rambling about some accident that seems unrelated to the bunker attack. It is believed that the patient was attacked while in one of the bunker's tunnels and surviving by hiding in a locker. Our buddies show blunt trauma and pierce wounding, but the patient is largely without injury. He was initially blamed for the attacks until it was found he had inhaled toxic fumes from unknown origin. The patient is afraid of a certain sounds that keep saying to watch out for the devil's tunnel. Requested transport to the psychiatric facility and awaiting response. Patient is a young woman in her mid-20s who was found just outside the entrance of a new subway construction site. The police informed us that the patient may be the survivor of a mass murder in which 2 men were killed within the tunnel. The patient has inhaled toxic gas of unknown origin. She's unconscious but frequently mutters something about not getting too close to a tunnel to hell. And to keep watching the walls. The initial prognosis is that this is a side effect of the gas and a possible sign of brain damage. Dr. Matson says, symptoms remind him of a case he handled back in his army days, but that case had been classified. He said he will reach out to the detective of the case and see what they can get, if they can get the medical reports declassified. Everyone, there's a lot of reading. Holy hell. Medical report number 1, John Doe. A patient is a survivor of an attempted homicide at a local abandoned mine. It is believed he and a friend broke into the mine to drink, based on numerous empty bottles found at the entrance. However, the patient shows no signs of intoxication, and blood alcohol levels are normal. The patient has numerous wounds and has inhaled toxic fumes. He is conscious but delusional, staring at the walls, mumbling that the monster is coming for him. He also has recurring nightmares about tunnels. These delusions are likely a combination of the location of the attack and possible brain damage caused by the fumes. Similarities to a recent case in a city subway construction zone approximately 30 miles from the mine suggest this may be the work of the same suspect. Robber report. Robber's medical report. Patient was admitted after being apprehended by police on suspicion of robbery and mass homicide. Initial examination shows numerous superficial wounds and lacerations, as well as some bruising and one broken bone, consistent with blunt force trauma. Gases were detected in the patient's lungs, which may explain his paranoid and incoherent nature. Keeps looking at the walls as if looking for something and muttering "no tunnel" before looking away. Additionally, patient has asked about 2 other individuals, which the police have identified as among the victims in the sewer, suggesting the patient is unaware of their deaths. Symptoms line up with other cases in the tri-state area, including what other hospitals have dubbed NDE nightmare tunnel syndrome. Oh, really? Nightmare tunnel syndrome? You'd think it would be NT, though. NTS, even. I don't know what NDE stands for. A near-death experience nightmare tunnel syndrome. Sorry. I'm an idiot. Near-death experiences a super variant of the typical tunnel reported in near-death experiences, in which the patients believe they have seen through a tunnel into hell, and the devil will come for them through the walls. God, I'm struggling to read. Excerpt from attorney's notes. Okay. Defendant was sent to us by the county sheriff's department after having been in Blackstone Mine. Blackstone, okay. He was suffering from hallucinations of tunnels opening in the walls and was barely coherent. Doctors found traces of carbon monoxide in his lungs and are having him evaluated for potential brain damage. Defendant is charged with trespassing, destruction of private property, and is a suspect in the near death of another trespasser. Plaintiff suggests willingness to drop charges if investigation proved the murder was a third party, as this incident may have saved the lives of those scheduled to begin work at Blackstone. Nobody's going to buy that last sentence. These stupid tunnelman murders have everyone on edge. They just don't want to admit it. Oh well, I'll fix this tomorrow. That was that one, right? Yeah. I've done the emails, crime photos. Oh. Wow. Whoa. Jesus Christ, they are a bit brutal, aren't they? Holy hell. File prep. File preparation. Okay, I've got the gun loaded with plenty of ammo. I also made sure to get new quality batteries for my flashlight. I don't want to be that guy whose light dies 2 minutes in. Left a message for Mark to bring his camcorder, but didn't go into detail. The detective can fill him in. Everything's in place and the safe is secured, so I guess that's it. Anyone reading this, I'll be waiting outside for you to get there. I've come too far to be that stupid horror movie protagonist that gets tricked to his own death. Nothing in the bin. So we've read... I think we've read everything. So, you better be waiting for me at those mines. What have you gotten yourself into? Holy hell, I really hope Sylvester didn't get himself into trouble. Sylvester, seriously? That guy was always a child at heart, although he was different after they found him in some mine. Oh, for God's sakes. I wonder if it's the same mine, and I wonder if he really did the smart thing and waited for backup. Well, I don't see him. I don't see him tunnel collapsed. I better be careful exploring this place. I hope he's okay. Damn it, he couldn't wait for me. He must be deeper in the mine. I can go that way or this way. Let me try this way. Oh dear, that crate is huge. You could practically hide inside it. Oh, it looks like the mine is still under construction before they shut it down. Can I hear footsteps? Huh? Was that him? He must be close. Nothing useful here. Well, a weird clock. What's it doing here? This old generator is empty, though I can't imagine it's still in working condition anyway. Oh, this is getting creepy. This is getting creepy. Wait, what's that light over there? Oh my god, what happened over here? Ah! Ah! The fuck was that? Am I dead? Am I dead? No! No, there was so much more to explore! No! Oh! Mark's body was found a few days later in Blackstone Mine with no signs of his friend or any clue to his whereabouts. Police have attempted to get in touch with the private investigator that the friend was in contact with, but it was discovered that he was a victim of a homicide 2 days earlier in a nearby highway tunnel. The case has gone cold. No! Oh, that was incredible. That was developed in 1 week. That was brilliant. Like, the storytelling of it all was brilliant. I know it wasn't really gameplay, like these like point-and-click games. Maybe some people find they aren't. I think that was great, though. Oh, I feel like there was more to discover. I don't know if, like, the ending is always sort of the same, or if there's multiple, but that's my ending. That's how it went for me. Oh my goodness, that was pretty incredible. What a game. What a game.